Acorn Squash, the bowl you didn't know you needed. Hi, all you healthy humans. Welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making acorn squash bowls. If you need a dish that tastes like fall, these acorn squash bowls are for you. We're gonna roast this nutty sweet squash, and we're gonna fill it with savory sausage, sauteed kale, some juicy apple, and some brain-boosting walnuts. This is sweet and savory and totally crave-worthy. First of all, we have 2 medium-sized acorn squash. If you've never seen an acorn squash, this is what they look like. Kind of like an acorn, but just a lot bigger. They're sweet and nutty and packed with goodness. They actually contain 20% of your daily vitamin C needs and 10% of your daily potassium needs. So they're great for electrolytes and your immunity. They're also packed with B vitamins and folate, so they're great for memory and cognition. If you're feeling a little foggy, maybe you need some acorn squash. We're also using 1 bunch of kale chopped mushrooms, some Parmesan cheese, some ground sausage, and 1 apple. So an apple, well, really does do a lot. The old saying really is true. It's packed with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C. Great for immune health and your skin. It really is one of the OGs of wellness. Apples are also like crunchy hydration. They also help clean your teeth as you chew. Also, up to half of the fiber and antioxidants is found in the skin, so don't remove it. Nature put it there for a reason. We're also using some crushed red pepper, smoked paprika, a lemon, a chopped shallot, salt and pepper, olive oil, fresh garlic, a little bit of bone broth. You can substitute water if you don't have broth, some fresh chopped parsley, and lastly, we're using 1/4 cup of walnuts. So walnuts actually look like tiny human brains, and guess what? They're really good for your brain. They're full of omega-3s, so they're great for memory and cognition and mood. They also naturally contain a little melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, so maybe grab a few before bed to help you fall asleep faster. They're also packed with polyphenols and antioxidants that help fight inflammation better than some over-the-counter meds. So let's get started. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Okay, first of all, we're gonna prepare our acorn squash and pop it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes so it can soften up. So go ahead and take your acorn squash and cut it in half. Also, I want a flat surface so it's easier to work. So I'm just gonna chop off the pointy end right here, just so it'll sit flat. Next, I'm gonna take a melon baller and just clean out all these seeds and mush from the middle. You can use a spoon or whatever you have. This just makes it easier. And it makes a nice little pretty bowl. Okay, my acorn squash are cleaned out. You can just throw the insides directly into the trash or roast them like you would pumpkin seeds. Now I'm just going to coat the inside with olive oil and salt and pepper. Okay, now I'm just gonna use my fingers and spread it around and make sure everything is nice and coated. And then you wanna lay them cut side down on a baking dish lined with unbleached parchment paper. Now we're gonna pop these in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes at 425 degrees. Okay, while our squash is roasting, we're gonna go ahead and make our filling. So go ahead and take a saucepan. I like a saucepan with higher sides so I can fit all my yummy ingredients. So go ahead and turn it on medium-high heat and add olive oil to your pan. Next up, I'm gonna mince my garlic. Now I'm gonna add shallots to my pan and my minced garlic. Now just give this a quick stir. Let it saute for about 30 seconds while everything gets nice and fragrant. Now we're gonna add in our sausage and let it brown for 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, while our sausage browns, I'm just gonna chop my lemon in half. Make sure and stir your sausage periodically. I'm also going to go ahead and chop up my mushrooms into bite-sized pieces. Also, if you haven't chopped your kale, go ahead and do that now. Okay, now I'm going to finish breaking up my sausage. Next up, I'm going to add my mushrooms to my sausage. I'm also going to add 1/4 of a cup of bone broth. I'm going to add the juice from half of a lemon. I'm going to add smoked paprika, salt and pepper. I'm also going to add red pepper flakes. And lastly, top with my kale. Now we're going to let this cook for 3 to 5 minutes while our kale softens up and cooks down. Okay, while our kale and sausage is sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and dice up my apple. Now add your diced apple to your kale and sausage mixture. Next up, I'm going to chop my parsley. Now go ahead and add your parsley to your apple, kale, and sausage mixture and give everything a good stir. Okay, now we're just going to let the apples soften up for a couple of minutes. Next up, we're going to chop our walnuts and grate our Parmesan cheese. These are going to be toppings for our acorn squash bowls. Also, there was an ingredient I forgot at the beginning. It's crushed pork rinds. These we're just going to sprinkle on top for a little crunch. Now, if you'd want to leave these off, perfectly fine, or you could just use the walnuts or something else to add some crunch. Next up, I'm going to chop up my walnuts. Next up, I'm gonna grate up my Parmesan cheese. Okay, now we'll just wait for our squash to come out of the oven. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Our squash is ready to get out of the oven. Okay, our acorn squash look fabulous. Go ahead and turn your oven onto a high broil. We are gonna stuff these guys and then put them back in the oven for 2 minutes. So go ahead and flip them over. Now we're gonna add our sausage filling and our toppings. Okay, make sure and really pack the stuffing into your acorn squash bowls. Now, if you have some left over, you can make another acorn squash, or this is great on its own. Now we're gonna add some walnuts to the top. Next up, I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed up pork rinds to the top for some crunch. And lastly, I'm gonna top with a generous portion of Parmesan cheese. Okay, now we're gonna broil these in the oven for 2 minutes just to let everything melt together. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Let's get our bowls out of the oven. Okay, these guys are ready to go as is. I suggest putting them in a bowl just because it makes it easier to scoop out. They smell amazing. There you have it, folks, our acorn squash bowls. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal service with 4 new featured meals every week and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Prime membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please like this video and hit the subscribe button to follow our YouTube channel. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making acorn bowls. Acorn bowls.
Acorn squash.
Yes, I know. We are roasting the nutty sweet squash. That was weird. Okay, go again. This is sweet and savory and totally crave-worthy. I'll be done. They're also packed with V vitamins. Better than some over-the-counter meds. That was weird. Now I'm just going to coat the inside with olive oil and salt and pepper. It's on my nose. I like one with higher sides so I can just fit all of my yummy ingredients. It's a lot harder without my meat masher. I'm like, what did we do before meat mashers? I have no idea. It's like my arm is hurting. Let me move some things out of my space. Don't say that. Don't listen to the producer. Okay, now you can go ahead and add your diced apple. Fling it on over there. like I did. I know, I should have used the bench scraper for this activity. Instead, I prefer to live on the edge and use my knife. That's probably about good. We like Parmesan cheese.